Josie and Josie's Fun Kitchen, back with another meal. Today we are going to make chicken Milanese. In my opinion, it's very easy. So let me just go through the ingredients first and then we can jump right in. First I'm using 4 chicken breasts, about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. You can see how much chicken breast we have. You're going to need your skillet to pound the chicken breast. Of course, when you watch this, it's going to be shaking the camera. A little bit of parsley. We're going to use panko breadcrumbs, about a cup and a half, depends on how much we need to cover everything up. I'm going to have 3 eggs mixed in, a little salt and pepper. And I'm going to start off with about 1/2 cup, 2/3 of a cup of, I'm using light olive oil. And I'm going to add a little bit of butter into my pan. On the other side, I am starting to boil I am boiling potatoes, Yukon Gold potatoes. I'm going to make some smashed potatoes. But the main video part of this is going to be the chicken Milanese. Here's what we're going to do. We're smashing the chicken. Ready? Okay, that's good. It's about the same size. All of them are about the same size. Actually, let me go get my gloves. I have my gloves, and of course, today I started with my hair pulled back because I don't want any problems with the hair. There, got the gloves on. I'm going to put the chicken breast out like this. I like to use tongs. I like to put some salt and pepper. Now, because I've used the tongs, I can use my hands here. Just salt and pepper. Chicken, some pepper. Do the other side the same. Whoop. Now, I'm using this little cutting board because it's like a plastic cutting board. Oops, I touched it. So, because I'm going to throw it in the dishwasher, just for sanitary purposes. I can also do this cutting board in the dishwasher. So I have the chicken, salt and pepper. We're going to take the eggs, put it right here. We're good. Do it that way. A little bit more salt and pepper on this side. Mix that together. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take the chicken, put it into this egg, mixed up egg. I'm going to put in a little bit of water in it, so stand by. Okay, I put about a tablespoon of water in here. Now, hold on. If you watch my other video, you know that I'm prone to having my fire alarm going off. So I'm going to remember to lift up my vent over here, and I'm going to turn it on low right now. And I'm going to start heating up the oil. I'm going to put medium-high heat. And, all right, so that's about 1/2 cup. I think, you know what? I think we need a little bit more. I'm going to say you might need a cup of oil in there. Put a little bit of parsley in with the breadcrumbs, and like I said, we're going to use, I always eyeball it because there's no, that's 1/2 cup, 1 cup. Let's start off with, I'm just going to use 2 cups. And I'm using panko breadcrumbs. Panko breadcrumbs are nice and crispy. So here's what we're going to do. Add a little bit more pepper in here to season it. If you want it a little spicy, a little kick to it, add some crushed red pepper. People can always add some spice if they want. And like I said, I like to add a little bit of parsley, but we're going to add parsley at the end. chopped up parsley. Here I'm just ripping it, throwing it in. Here we go. Put it in there. Turn it. So I'm dredging it. Put it in the dry. I'm going to use this hand as the dry hand because that way it doesn't get a little too messy. And then take this hand. I like to press the breadcrumbs into the chicken. There we go. First piece. And if you find that you need more eggs, which I really don't think we're going to, you can always just crack another one and stick it in there. Here we go. All right, when we're finished with this, we're gonna start pan frying it, and it's gonna take 2 to 3 minutes on each side. That's it. Because it's chicken breast, we pounded it. I'd say maybe 3 minutes. But you have to just eyeball it with the color. Here's the next piece. And I'm okay with touching the chicken with the glove here. Make sure it's all wet. There we go. This is a really good dish. And shake that pan a little bit. All right, so we are breading the chicken. I'm already heating up the oil. I'm using extra virgin olive oil, but the light kind, not extra virgin, I'm sorry, light olive oil. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess today. There's some butter. All right, we're finished with this. It's all coated. I like to press the breadcrumbs down. And the chicken's about room temperature. And I like to throw in a little bit of butter for some flavor. Leave that over there. And the nice thing about gas is I'm going to move this right over here, turn it up a little bit. I'm hot, so I need a little, I'm having some nice refreshing drink. I might have to turn up the fan so that the fire alarm doesn't go off. All right, I'm going to use this to put the chicken on so it can drip. So the chicken will drip on there. Now we are ready. It's hot. You can tell that it's very hot because it's bubbling a little bit. So remember, when you're putting chicken in, another fun fact, put it so that it flops at the back end. And I had this on, I'd say medium high heat. Again, see how I'm going? In case it splatters, it's gonna splatter out back. It has to be hot. And don't crowd your chicken. And also, what helps is to have a screen. Put it on. Gonna wait a couple minutes. In the meantime, let's chop up this celery. Let's chop up parsley. I like to do it this way. You know what? Just rough chop. This dish, when you make it, squeeze some lemon on it and have a side salad. Or put the salad on top of the chicken. Instead of having a chicken on top of the salad, put the salad on top of the chicken. I like to use mixed greens. You can use arugula, or you can have potatoes on the side with some garlic, some smashed potatoes. That's gonna be another video of mine. So stand by. It's gonna be my next video. Hey, it's still nice. And no fire alarm. It smells really good. Can you smell it? Let's move this over here because when we take the chicken out, I'm going to move this over here. And when we take the chicken out, you immediately, or I like to immediately put salt on it. Wow, I am full of fun facts today. So here's another one. Take some salt, put it on there, and now chop it up. It's ready to go right on the chicken. And there you have it. That's what it's gonna be. And you let it cool down, but of course we're gonna taste test it. All right, so let's check this out. Okay, look at this. Little brown, golden brown. I'm gonna say another minute. I have washed my other tongs, not tongs, and I'm about to flip my chicken safely. Look at that. Flip it. It is beautiful. Now, we're going to go probably another 5 minutes. I just have to say something. I'm going to cut in here. I'm impressed that my fire alarm has not gone off. Watch it go off in a second, but I'm going to put this lid on here a little bit. Just to make sure it's not going off. Yeah. Looks really good. Chicken breast does not take that long to cook. You can flip it again if you want. That looks beautiful. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off of here, put it on this, what is that thing called? I don't know, like a little cookie sheet thing. Grill it. Put it on there so the fat drips. Season it, and I'm going to put it in the oven to keep it warm while I do the other one. So I'm bringing this to the stove. Here we go. Ready. While I season it, the oil is going to heat up. Oops, back. Here we go. I'm going to put more salt. Don't be afraid to salt this. This tastes so much better. All right, I'm going to put my chicken in a pan here and just put it in the oven to keep it warm while I cook the other piece. I have the oven, let's see. Actually, I'm just putting it on 250 to 300. I'm not really cooking it. All right, so I just dropped a little bread on you. I can see that this is ready to go. Here we go. Last piece. Okay, so when you're cutting a lemon, I've learned this, just cut it on the side like this. Because you won't get that much, well, I still got the pits, but you won't get that many seeds in it. Let's see. Or, do what I do, cut it a little shorter and I cut out the seeds actually, and throw that out. So now I have it ready. It is taste test time. Yum. Okay, chicken Milanese. You can have it with salad on top. I have tomatoes always, but you have this. Look at that. Nice and juicy. It's hot. I can see the steam coming off of it. I'm gonna I love lemon juice and just, Actually, I'm just gonna try the chicken first. Let's try that first. Okay. It's a little hot. The taste is good. I use kosher salt. The lemon juice. Chicken is very tender. The breadcrumbs and the egg did not fall off of the chicken. It's holding its heat. Now I'm going to put a little bit of potatoes on top of it. I rice these potatoes. I'll do another video on that. But they're nice and soft. See that? Parsley, fresh parsley. I just put butter and sour cream in here. And it, airy, very good. All right, I'm gonna go back. I didn't say it in the beginning, but please subscribe. I am inching up on my subscribers and my views, so please keep sharing. Turn on the notifications. Tell your friends to keep sharing and ask their friends to turn on the notifications. There's a notification right there on the button. I have a button right there at the bottom. So anyway, see you next time in Josie's Fun Kitchen. Thanks for coming and thanks for joining and watching. See you later.